Hello and welcome to EETHREEPERBOWL 2016. I'm your host Will Overgard and joining me is...
Christian Jones. Thank you very much for having me, Will. It's going to be a great season. Who we got up first?
I'm so glad that you asked. We're warming up for our very first match of the day, and that is the EA Raiders. They're going to be taking to the field first.
That's true, Will. They're going to be fielding a strong team this year.
So, let's take a look at the lineup of the EA Raiders. First up, we've got a white guy. I forget who he is. He seems quite cool. I saw him in a press conference once.
I think he's doing quite well. You know, unknowns usually do quite well.
He looks really unknown to me.
I think that they're brought on for their skill, not for their name. So,
very
let's see
true.
If we can give them some good sports tonight.
Right, you are, Christian. Next up is a person who does actual sports.
Actual sports, a big part of EA's lineup. Real sports by real people, including, but not limited to, sports ball.
Thank you. Next up is Peter Moore. He's got a tattoo of Halo, but his heart belongs to EA.
Very true. He's got the shiny head. He's been all over the place.
Indeed. Last time we saw him, he was actually rendered in Unreal 4, which was very interesting.
The shader tech capturing his face perfectly.
The shine was gorgeous. Next up, we have the purple gem from Bejeweled. He's always been a bit of a wild card.
Very true, Will. He's got a spiky exterior. You know, he's made of actual quartz crystal. You know, there's no real kind of reflection on him, even though he is reflective.
It's fascinating and at the same time terrifying, but he's going to be sure to make an appearance in this show. And lastly, we have that same guy from before, but in his final form. You'll notice he's twice the size.
That's right, Will. It finds that when you have these unknowns on there, they usually have special skills. His special skill, growing to twice his own size in order to crush opponents.
It's an incredibly important ability, specifically in the field of battle that we call the EA press conference.
Yes, Will, I think you're right. I don't know whether they're going to field him straight at the beginning or whether they're going to use him as a kind of end of all days.
There's only one way to find out, and it's right here at the EETHREEPERBOWL 2016.
Let's get watching, shall we?
Oh! And the teams are taken to the stage.
Ah, excellent.
This is wonderful. EA going with an uncustomary green this year.
That's not the colour that we put them in, Will. That's not the colour that they're known for, but I think they...
It's nice to see them in their away gear.
Yeah, it's good to see that they're actually bringing the red back in straight for the
Indeed.
press conference. Maybe the green...
Oh, and the referee is calling the whistle, and...
It's go time.
Game on! EA Play.
Let's do this.
It's that guy whose name we can't remember.
It's him in his first form. Notice that he's only about 6 foot tall, but he will grow to a massive size later on.
Indeed. Andrew Wilson there, able to double his size with powers. Their first contender on stage.
That's right, Will. I think that they're opening strong. They're putting their C out there, front and centre, ready to receive all of the new games.
We have an hour to play, and everything to play for. It's EETHREEPERBOWL
2016.
Thank you for keep reminding me of the year, because I'm a time traveller.
I know. Speaking of a man trying to eat his own head,
it's Peter Moore!
It's Peter Moore!
One scoffed down an orphan.
The double team, straight away with double press conference.
And Andrew's grown to twice his size!
Exactly! He's doing that to make him seem bigger comparatively to Peter Moore.
Right, you are, but has he busted out his super move too early?
We'll have to find out.
Oh, he said Star Wars! The crowd makes an excited murmur. He said Mass Effect as well!
They definitely like that.
That's a strong on both wings there.
Mm-hmm.
And story. And of course, Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 are both here today.
He's numerically counting his franchises.
And also, like an X-Wing, 4 wings, 4 games. That's no coincidence, Will.
Half-Life 3 confirmed, Christian.
This will be a fantastic...
Play to live, till you die, till the fire in your eye, Andrew's face.
Yep, definitely an 80s montage now. The light's coming down. If I don't see that, I'm going to be...
It's a handshake and a swap with giant robots.
Vince Zampella, CEO of Respawn, going to be talking about big mechs.
He's gone for the jacket t-shirt combo. He's playing to win.
Very true, Will, very true.
It was a casual players across. Let's have a look.
Straight into the gameplay, we hope.
Robot friend!
Ah, outdoors. Guns.
That's not my mech!
That's not my mech. Oh, I'm jumping over that.
That's my mech!
Into my own mech.
Yeah, damn right, welcome back! I can't contain my giddy childish joy at this.
There's mechs, there's wall running, it's got everything you liked about Titanfall and more.
Did you need more robots exploding? Yes, you did.
When do you not need more robots exploding? What has happened in your life that more robots exploding cannot make it better?
But what if we could add something like parkour on? Oh, right.
Takedowns. Oh, some sort of gravity grenade thing.
Very clever, very curious. He's got a beam like Cyclops from X-Men.
Have some of that.
He's got a fucking grappling hook. As if you needed more ways to fuck people up in this game. I'll be level with you, Christiaan. I'm very excited right now.
It is pretty exciting, Will. As we know, big explosions, big mechs totally turn you on.
I'm riding at more than half-mast at this stage, let me tell you.
Full sail to the wind.
Oh!
Let's see where this journey
He's
takes
punched
us.
into a chute. Help me, robot father!
I love you, robot father.
You're my real dad.
Oh.
Fuck him up!
Yeah. Get up.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh! That's a goal! That's a goal for Titanfall 2.
That's a definite touch goal.
That is a definite whatever they do in hockey.
That's also a goal, Will.
Yeah, he brought that in casually, like it was nothing. Vince scores the first goal of EETHREEPERBOWL 2016. Well done, Vince.
I'm excited to confirm single player.
Yay!
Finally, we can see what the story is.
Strong innings by Vince there. Oh,
Straight from Vince to more CGI. That's good. It's got a flow to it.
what are we looking at here, Christiaan?
Not sure, Will. Drop pods. We've got
Sci-fi respawn again. Okay.
BT-7274.
This might be the single player.
I think you're right.
I think you're right.
Pilot was killed in action.
Correct. My original pilot was KIA.
Nice.
I'm now linked to Rifleman Jack Cooper.
Oh no, I don't want a sad robot.
Who authorized this?
We had no other options.
Interesting.
It's a talking robot.
It's a talking robot.
Oh, angry dog.
And monsters.
Angry bird.
Robots, monsters, angry birds, angry dogs, angry robot monster bird dogs.
Protocol 1. Link to pilot.
Friend robot. Oh my god.
Protocol 2. Uphold the mission.
Uphold the law.
I am the law.
Protocol 3.
Oh. Friend robot.
Protect the pilot.
I can't love this anymore.
As I said before, Will, you know, the multiplayer was good. Single player, surprising, and actually going to add a lot more to this, I think.
My robot is also my best friend. That should be the name of the fucking game.
That should be the tagline, and that no one can ignore, Will.
I'm so happy. I mean, this one's going to go to the judges, but I can see this being a secondary goal.
I think that this is 2 goals. I think this is 3 points, and love nothing.
Love nothing to whatever that score means.
That's right, Will.
I entirely know what sports are.
Right you are, Will. You do.
Titanfall 2, everybody.
Trust me.
I couldn't trust you anymore, robot friend. I couldn't trust him anymore.
I know, Will.
I'm so happy right now.
Very strong opening here from the A Raiders. And straight into Sports Ball.
It's a real sport for real men.
That's right, Will. Not a made-up sport. It's a sport like Sports Ball, Sports Ball 2, the one with the round ball, and the EETHREEPERBOWL 2016.
Yes.
Real sports just like those.
Indeed, right you are, Christiaan. All teams, all sports, all men.
All the way.
All physics.
All of physics.
I don't know what's going on here, but it's certainly happening.
Yeah, they're definitely excited about this event.
Beat 'em all!
Straight on with the Chief Competition Officer. As in, he's going to make the people in the crowd fight to the death.
Indeed he is. Man of the law is Peter Moore. He's in London! The fuck are you doing there? We get the back of the fucking plane, Pete! I can't help but feel that after the last couple of very strong plays by Titanfall, this is just falling a little bit flat.
That's right, Will.
I'll level with you. They could have cut to a Greg's in South London and I still would give just about the same amount of fucks a sport as if it had been here.
I think you'll find, Will, that the only sports that we really need to know about, the only sports that are worth talking about, is EETHREEPERBOWL 2016.
Right you are, Christiaan. Right you are. Eric Wright, aka The Problem.
He's found the solution, and that's games. Surely, if you've got these two together, then that constitutes a serious problem, Will.
I would like go to school with like no sleep.
What are people going to do about that?
I would say the combination of this and your pun physically hurt me. That guy's broken his fucking arm!
That's serious mode!
Serious Mo got his arm broken!
Who broke his arm?
Wait, why would he tell us what's up next? That's cheating.
What?
Beatable!
Also not Kaiser Sose.
Totally.
Probably.
Looking forward to some great action this week. Let's also take
He's actually talking about his nightlife, not about the NFL.
That's why he's still in London, Will.
Darn right. They're getting better than London lasses. Or boys. Your preference? Not our question.
Exactly. You use what bathroom you like as long as you wash your fucking hands.
Aaron Flynn!
What are you going to present, Aaron Flynn? It's totally surprising.
It better be something good, because the last two shots have been terrible.
Speaking of penetration, here's a rocket.
Here's a rocket. It's a metaphor! However, it seems I'm going to see more of the development team than we are of the game.
Very true, Will. Very true.
Quite liking that ship, though. That's a death tornado. There's a person drawing it in paint.
I think it's probably Photoshopped, though, Will.
I'd have to disagree. That clearly looks like MS Paint.
That's right, Will. Right you are.
Look at all the different kinds of aliens that you'll shoot, eat, and possibly wear.
I've seen these ones before.
I thought it was new aliens.
Old aliens. They're not really showing the new aliens, Will. They're showing a lot of people in suits and a lot of planets, but not a lot of new alien races.
That chunky fucker's got to be a Krogan. No bastards build him like that. Yay! It's a fucking tank!
Yay! Maybe it'll actually work this time.
Mako! Oh Christ alive! What the fuck is that?
Okay, so they've shown the really big aliens. There's definitely a Krogan.
That's definitely a Krogan.
Yes.
Get fucked!
Even race best my ass.
Ooh.
Tasty. Shit porn.
Femship? Femship.
Maybe.
Femship?
Femship.
Femship?
Would I? Probably.
Right, you are Christian. It was a smooth and gentle shot, but I'm getting into the referee. That's another goal.
That's another goal. A silky move by by N7 team there.
That makes it 3 goals to the EA Raiders so far.
That's right, and only 1 foul. Quite a horrendous foul, but not too
It was
bad.
certainly foul. He said Star Wars!
He said Star Wars, so let's see if they can make it 4 for 4.
Fucking Star Wars! This is a surprise technique by EA. We've never seen anything like this.
I'm going to have to go to the judge's ruling on this if this is even legal. No, I think that's going to go through. That's going to go through as a play. That's a real play.
This is a real play. We're going to see this through. But I can't see this failing to be a goal.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's got a definite feel of a shot round the line, beyond the hoop. This is extremely complicated, Will.
I'm very confused.
No wonder we had to go to a judge's ruling on this. Extremely complicated, convoluted way of donating money to charity, something which is actually quite easy to do. You should definitely do it.
Hey, Peter fucking Moore!
He's everybody's mate.
Doopy-doo, I'm Peter Moore. I'm in London. Oh, it's bloody football.
Every time we go to Peterborough, it seems that they're doing this two-way thing. If they go to the main press conference in LA, they've got all the good games, all of the great stuff going on. They've dumped all of the football stuff, all of the sports ball,
all the nonsense
onto the London one. I don't know if that's a good play, Will, playing these 2 games.
Alex Hunter, we don't care.
Well done, Alex. I think that your dream is a good dream, but it's not the dream of everybody in the audience. Let's hope that this is as short as that tunnel, Will.
We can only hope that he will indeed pack his shit into a little box and take it with him when he leaves. And he fucked off. Well done.
Captured in-game. Why would we want to see someone's desk when we're playing sports ball?
Whose job was it to make that fucking desk?
Or that mug? Or that clipboard?
They could have spent time making actual football things. They made a tossy desk. Oh, look at all these fucking...
Old football. A poster. Wait a minute. Are they making this basically GTA? GTA meets football? Because I would totally do that. Did we get to go off the pitch? You know, go into nightclubs, maybe abuse some people?
Wow! Check this place out! Just don't get too carried away.
It definitely is. It's GTA.
GT way!
GTA. Who are you? Who are you? Who honestly are you?
His name's Hunter.
Isn't that the man on stage? Well,
Oh my god, they copied him and putting him in the game. His soul has been stolen. We should probably bust him out of the Matrix.
I think EA have so much money, they bought an entire person. A real person, his entire memories, his feelings, and they put it into a game.
His
and a
hopes and
man with a
dreams.
flat cap. Though he was probably worth a couple of pints and a trip down the chip shop.
Has everything.
We're gonna make history.
Incredible Hunter!
Are they just announcing FIFA story mode? Is this it?
My name is Alex Hunter.
I think so, Will.
You don't know me.
No, we don't.
Believe me.
No, we don't.
Soon will.
No, still don't know you.
Be more!
Be more!
In case anyone was pissing bored of what was going on, Star Wars in 5 minutes. That's how much confidence they have in sport.
Every time they go to Peter Moore, they announce what's coming on next.
So you don't leave.
Please don't leave. We've got good stuff coming. We promise.
While Peter Moore talks bollocks, let's go to our halftime show.
Set to join the league.
I don't know who those people are, and I don't care.
Look at how big their faces are.
Those aren't human faces.
How can they match up? They've got 3 different faces that are just floating heads.
They're behind you, Peter.
Run! Peter!
The giant faces are coming.
You've screwed up this press conference and they sent 3 giant people to kill you. Run!
Run!
Run! You can get home and hide under there. Oh, look, there's one now!
Oh my god, he's right behind you!
He's got a normal size. Oh, he's got normal size. But soon he will transform and crush him like an egg.
Peter, you're not strong enough for this fight.
I remember my days of taking out replicants. They're long behind me now.
You have to tell me that story sometime.
No, I don't.
Sorry, I've just had it through from the referee. They are getting a yellow card for shit banter. I'm sorry, that's a red card. Jose's been sent off.
Oh, look, he's not even, look, his smile on his face, he doesn't care.
If he's lucky, he'll just get a 2 press conference ban.
Oh, who's this guy now?
Oh, he's gone for an interesting transfer.
Is this Star Wars?
It's great to be talent in the game. Let's meet them now through the lens of FIFA 17.
Or not.
Who's coming on stage now? Patrick Soderlund.
EA Originals. So, looks like they're announcing their own kind of first-party style of new games.
Very interesting, Will. I mean, this could play out well. I mean, they've had...
Helping indie developers is a quick way to a quick score.
Very true, Will.
Let's see what they've got up. It's someone else.
Nobody knows who it is, but he's definitely new.
Definite rookie player. You can see the sweat on his brow. This is his first EETHREEPERBOWL, and it's showing. They've got an adorable mascot and a great colour palette. This could be a strong play. You ride that manta ray, you magnificent bastard.
Right, you are, Will. There's always fucking one, isn't there, Will?
There's always one, or in this case, 3.
No, there seems to be more than 3.
Fucking job him, Fee.
Take him out.
Deck him.
Go in for the knees.
Go for the fucking knees.
He's only got a big eye.
Just fucking stab him.
Have him, and his mum.
Sorry, got a little bit of on-stage violence there.
We just want the good, clean characters, the nice, cute characters to win, and anything that looks ugly to die in a fire.
Right, you are, Christian. If you've got bad words to say about Yanni, I'll punch you in the genitals.
We will fight you.
We will fight you.
We will fight you.
Fucking Yanni, I love that guy. That was a very shaky start, but a very good-looking game.
I think that the quality of that speaks for itself. I didn't mind that he was a newcomer. I thought that they had something very, very strong to put forward. I'm getting a bit of a Spyro vibe as well.
A little bit of Banjo-Kazooie there.
It's a lot of different influences. It's almost the sort of Apple of cute running around games.
Oh, fuck you, you screaming flower. I'm not ready for shit like that to scream at me.
Freeing manta rays, talking to them and setting them free.
Let me sing you the song of my people, Manta Ray.
Let me fly on your back to the stars,
Manta Ray.
Those
fuckers are creepy.
Bad guys,
Manta Ray.
I think E3EA's E3ERBOWL coverage is sponsored by
Manta Ray. Manta Ray. Christian, I am left without words as to how pretty this is.
It's a really interesting idea. It seems to be really well polished, put together.
The creature is adorable, and I made no birds have an egg. I'm calling this one a goal.
This is
I'm calling
definitely
this a fucking goal. That's adorable.
This is so good.
Yay!
Goal!
We'll see that on the action replay with that adorable bird. Oh, it's fucking Star Wars! Ba-ba-ba-ba!
That's right, Will.
Jade Raymond! Superstar player and EA's Star Wars front person. Oh, that's a strong pass.
Are we thinking a KOTOR? Are we thinking something like that? Action strategy?
I'm hoping for a Nathan Drake with a fucking jetpack, if I'm honest. I want to see some Jedis get punched in the gabba.
Frankly, I'm looking for a more bounty hunter action.
Right you are, Christian. Right.
Call me at the number below if you can offer me bounty hunter action.
So far, just a lot of words on screen. I'm afraid we can't give any points for that one.
Not yet. But let's see what they've got to offer with the video.
It's developers. We've been here before.
Yep, that's definitely their real office.
Justin McCauley!
And to be a part of that and to work with Lucasfilm is incredibly exciting.
He's super excited. That's not a real set. That's not a real place to work. He's on paint.
BB-8, always a lover.
Different game experience.
Not a fighter.
Tailor-made for those fans.
Stockholm!
With Star Wars Battlefront, we wanted to really
It's
be able to bring
Sigurlinda Ifvatsdottir.
Right, you are, Christian!
Well done!
Fucking Lando!
Everybody loves Bespin. Everybody loves a bit of Bespin.
Right you are, Christian. Right you are. That's a trench run I saw in White Box. Oh, it's fucking VR! Someone had to do it.
Hey, look, they put things in Montreal.
As you can see, Canada now under ownership by the Imperial Empire.
By the Empire.
It's a fantastic opportunity.
Yes.
A motive to really
Right you are, Will.
what we're about. And we're going to bring that.
We were playing the Imperial March, I didn't get it.
It's crazy. It's incredible.
I think these are what the games are going to be. Liberating America from... and Canada.
And Canada.
And Americana from the Imperial forces.
As we can see, the LA studios now training people to fucking kill each other.
With real lightsabers.
Right you are, Christian. This is how we train the next generation of
Jake
Jedi.
Emerson really wants people to fight to the death.
The strongest get to serve at his right hand.
We talked a lot about how we grew up as kids with Star Wars, and we collected toys, we'd bring them over to a friend's house, and we'd set up these battles where...
John Solera, Galaxy of Heroes. One of the weaker titles I think you'll find, Will.
Right you are.
From our own imagination. Our aim is to bring in characters from all the films.
Oh God. R2, sort yourself out, mate.
Then Delartu, D2.
Star Wars is what
The Old Republic, a strong contender in previous years, but ultimately turning out to be a weak player.
James Olin has to really put something forward that's going to be good for everybody.
Indeed he does. I'm not commenting on the...
Definitely doing the twin thing in the game and twins playing it. I don't know if you knew that they were twins, but
in case it was obvious.
They were twins in that.
I think the Old Republic may still have life in it yet, but it's not their strongest player. But now we're at Visceral.
Eamon Hennig.
An actual Sith Lord.
It's very true, Will. All Sith Lords getting older as they gain more power.
They start all looking like old avocados if they're left in the sun.
Right you are, Will.
She can crush us both with her minds.
That's why we're going to be pretty quiet about this.
Like a film director in many ways, because she
Doug Chiang.
Who can pull a person's heart out through their chest.
Not a skill he puts
What is this? This is new! What the fuck is this? What the fuck was that?
What was this?
Really
Fucking rewind!
Jane Raymond, tell us!
Star Wars portfolio and what we're doing.
Shut up and stop telling us what this is!
Across the industry.
Fuck off with your portfolio! I want to know about the new thing! Don't look so smug, you bastard!
You all know, we don't!
Horizon, and I just hope that
Do this twat again! Go back to the other fucking thing!
As long as if you're drawing stuff, you better be drawing the thing that we want to. Don't concentrate on them!
Oh, I've got to call shot wide on that one. Shot wide.
Oh, come on.
It was so close that it was there in our grasp, but...
It hit the bar, went straight out of the net, having gone into the net.
More
only to go into your own net.
We saw more about the Old Republic than we did about whatever that new Visceral Games was. That was what we wanted, it's what we didn't get.
Ah, shame. Such a good play, Will. Afraid it didn't come off. But speaking of fun with war...
Yay, whaling on a fucking tank.
Oh, have some of that.
Fucking have some.
I've definitely got teeth.
Why is there a fucking pigeon in here?
Why is there a bird? Who releases birds into a tank as an attack mechanism?
My fucking ear!
Oh, he shot my ear off. Oh, tanks, very late.
By blades! Hey!
Ooh, I had some of that. Apparently, we can't change the world, Will, so there's no point in playing the game at all.
None at all, Christian.
This is Sebastian Bach, Will. Related to Jan Sebastian Bach.
Both of them, of course, boring as piss water. I mean, they're going to have this off-site, like 1 hour of Battlefield 1, but, you know, that's outside. Oh, why the fuck are we over here?
Now we're on the floor with Jamie Foxx. An actual, real famous
Jamie Foxx? What
Those are famous people. Those are people who have been in things.
Why aren't they on stage? This feels like a real mismanagement of EA's lineup.
Why have you got 3 different things? You've got a press conference in LA, you've got a press conference in London, you've got on the show floor. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Jamie Foxx should be up front with the strikers. He should be making the goals and the points and the plays.
That's right, Will.
Zac Efron, I don't know who he is.
I remember his name from being on a credit of a thing that I may or may not have watched on a plane.
Right you are, Christian. That's a fucking horse.
That's a Flammenwerfer.
A Flammenwerfer.
Flammenwerfer. It werfens all the Flammen.
Hashtag free the Battlefielders. Hashtag this is torture. Hashtag this is the same fucking video you just showed us. That's a red card for EA. That's a red card.
Oh, come on, EA. You're better than this. You're better than this. Apparently.
No Jamie Foxx on stage. Replaying of same footage. Yeah, that's... If this continues, they may even get docked a point.
I think they probably will be docked a point already, Will. I mean, I'm not seeing the judges are going to be very happy with this in the slightest.
This is poor form. Oh, it's going to continue.
Oh, okay, right. This is a very slightly different advert, but still showing it with such
a point that could have been won here has been taken away.
I think it's just a flat 0, Will. I think it's a flat 0-0.
It's bounced out. Blitzkrieg tactics, of course, not invoked until World War II. Jesus Christ.
Very well, Will. I think it's new balls, please. New balls.
Right, you are. I'm going to reset this shot.
There's our idea of what a Zeppelin would do. That's why you don't have Zeppelins. They tend to crash and burn very much so.
He just sculled that fucker with an axe. I'll give that a point. No, actually no. I'll give it a tap of the hat.
That's definitely a tip of the hat.
But yeah, that Zeppelin going down with what was probably, I assume, 2 teeny tiny bullets.
I think you'll find, Will, that World War I, not the most exciting of wars, seeing as it spent almost a decade being fought in trenches.
Fucking horses!
Hey, I'm taking the train!
We're gonna take that train with my fucking swords!
Oh, I'm a bit late. Could I get on?
Get closer, so I may use my primary weapon!
Drive me closer, so I may attack it with my sword, as the Commissar said to the Xenos.
And as we see, journos entirely bored already and on their phones.
All of the journos talking to each other instead of actually watching what's going on.
Hey, okay, and EA is wrapping up this session.
Well, I think it's about time, Will, for your final thoughts.
Strong play with Titanfall. Absolutely loved Fee. And there are a few really good wins in there. What about yours?
I think I'm going to have to go the other direction, Will. I'm going to have to take on their general sports attitude, the sports ball, separating their press conference into 3 sections. It was messy. It was all over the place. Not really their best form. Having
such superstar linebackers as Jamie Foxx and utilising them on the bench for the entire match, that seems like poor form to me, Christian.
That's right, Will. I think you'll find that you need to put your heavy players up front. I don't even think that this guy is going to change into his final form.
I think you're wrong. We're going to get a general compilation, and that's it.
Not even a new game at the end of it. Poor finish.
Right, you are, Christian.
Start, poor finish. Messy, scrappy game.
So we're going to throw up the scores now to see how EA did for the very first EETHREEPERBOWL match. And as you can see, the scores on screen now are an arbitrary number, which we totally know is on screen.
Definitely on screen right now, but poor nonetheless.
Well, Christian, thank you for joining me so much. We're going to throw over now to Matt, who is our in-the-field correspondent, talking about something somewhere.
Hello, Matt. This is us, back in the studio. Please let us know how things are going. Over to you.
Well, what can we say? The EA Raiders were on yet again another stacked-up performance. It's it's just been a phenomenal ride, really, let's be honest. And their signature move of the EA Sports franchise, which comes back again year after year at the E3PERBOWL, is something that does not surprise us, but it seems to work for them. And you know what? You would think it gets tiring, but it doesn't. Back to you.
I've been Will.
And I've been Christian.
Thank you for watching the EA Raiders play E3PERBOWL
2016. Good night.